Pro skateboarder Ryan Sheckler has always had a special place in his heart for kids. Even before becoming a pro, Ryan would visit children's hospitals to lend a helping hand. As his career took off, Ryan was able to help children in need on a greater scale and started the Sheckler Foundation. The Be the Change is the call to action that defines what the Sheckler Foundation has evolved into over the past 5 years. The foundation's mission is to help children in need and injured action sports athletes get back on their feet. In this video, you'll get to see how the Sheckler Foundation has helped many children and injured action sports athletes and continues to empower people to be the change they want to see.
Watch me do my son. There you go, dude. No, I got you. You got it.
Our son is Thomas Johnson.
And he's my little brother.
Thomas fought pediatric cancer. He was diagnosed at 3 years old, and he fought cancer for 5 years. During that time, he was in remission after 2 years, and all he wanted to do was skateboard. Thomas's idol was Ryan Sheckler. He had a huge poster of him on his wall, and you know, wow, to meet him would be just amazing. Unfortunately, very sadly, Thomas relapsed. It's horrible. Pediatric cancer, the chemo, the radiation, the surgeries left him hardly able to walk, let alone get out of bed, walk, run, any of that. He couldn't do it. It was too painful. By the time Ryan had his first Skate for a Cause, we were able to go, and Thomas was able to meet his idol, Ryan. And at this time, Thomas was just beginning hospice, his end of life at home.
The Sheckler Foundation helped Thomas directly just by encouraging him and bringing him a bright moment at the end of his life here.
Ryan took the time to talk to him, to take a picture, and Thomas took that home, and it's up on his wall to this day.
Ryan's come out to us in different little ways and sent us little notes along the way to encourage us to stay strong with Thomas gone.
Now we see, as time's gone on, that he's helping so many other foundations and children and giving back to these little kids that they look up to him.
The Sheckler Foundation, to us, it's really, at its core, it's a place that puts out a lot of compassion. It all comes down to compassion. I think that the Sheckler Foundation is stepping into some new great things, and we think that this, Be the Change, that's just an absolutely perfect focus point for kids to get out, get involved. But it touches families like ours, and it touches kids that need to be loved and need to get that compassion. Sometimes that's all they have that's going to get them through the next day, the next week, and Ryan gets that, the Sheckler Foundation gets that, and we're hoping that that's going to carry on, and we hope to be a big part of that going forward.
Meeting Ryan at the Make-A-Wish Skate Jam was a really great experience and had such an impact on my life to see somebody who had such a big public spotlight and still could give to the kids with cancer. Right after I got into remission at the age of 15, I was just really wanted to dedicate my life to helping others. Throughout my journey, I met so many other kids who were, between the ages from 2 to 20 that were battling cancer, and it really affected my life and my perspective of life and how precious that every moment is. So I wanted to give back to these kids. So I started writing teddy bear companies, speaking all over the US, telling my story and trying to motivate these children that even though cancer is so terrible, that you can always have a positive impact on somebody no matter what situation you're going through. A teddy bear company, about 2 months later after I wrote them, donated over 400 bears to Casey Helps Kids, and I tied my story to them and started donating them all throughout the US to children that were going through cancer treatments. Now I've been doing Casey Helps Kids for about 6 years now, and I donate teddy bears still because that's really what started my organization. We do a fashion show with all the kids, they're models in the fashion show, so it really builds up their self-esteem. I am striving to be the change now to help these children and give them strength and hope and just a positive outlook on their situation and help them through their journey with cancer. I really want to thank everyone just for supporting Casey Helps Kids, because I couldn't be anywhere without you guys. Most importantly, the Sheckler Foundation. You guys have helped me so much with donating items to the kids and giving Casey Helps Kids support. So thank you very much, and keep supporting.
I was in Arizona on this Red Bull shoot. It was just a 6-day shoot with it was like Sheckler, Zared, Tori and DeCinzo, just shooting photos of the sunset, you know, and everybody was like, hey, let's bomb this hill. I'm like, I'm down, let's do it. Nobody wants to bomb a hill and kind of be that guy that puts his foot down. Like, you want to like kind of man up. So I'm going down, I'm like going way faster than I had expected, started getting speed wobbles, kind of like get control of that, and I catch up with Zared, and I'm gonna pass him on the left, but right when I go to pass him, there's a left turn, and I didn't realize that's where, you know, where we were going. I'm going way too fast to turn, so I like catch up to him, and right when I get up to him, he goes left, and I just eat shit, hit him, he goes down, I go down. You know, everybody's just like, oh shit, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, my head hurts a little bit, but I'm all right. You know, we all jump back in the van, go back to the house, and then I basically just shoot a photo of my face to send to my wife. She calls me and tells me I should go to the hospital. So they do a CT scan, which is a head x-ray, and they're like, you need to go to ICU. Your skull is fractured from your eye all the way up. You have bleeding on the brain, there's a blood clot, and the entire front of your brain is bruised. They put me in an ambulance, rushed me to ICU. That's where I spend 10 days basically just getting heavily medicated. So once I got home, Tom Curran from Red Bull came by and to check on me, and he told me that Ryan and Gretchen from the Sheckler Foundation were making 200 shirts with my Keep on Pushing logo on it, and they're going to sell them online, and you know, all the money would go towards my medical bills. I was really blown away by that. You know, it's like I never expected any of this stuff. You know, it's like when you go down on a skateboard, that's just part of it. You know, you don't expect people to like, you know, pay for your medical bills, but I mean, I don't know, I just can't really thank those guys enough. It was just something that was totally unexpected and really generous.
The Sheckler Foundation launched the Be the Change project. Our social network was activated, hundreds of people submitted their plans to be the change in their community, and we nominated 4 causes to be voted on by you. The Native American Port Gamble S'Klallam tribe won the first Be the Change online call to action and received the most votes for their plans to build a skate park on their reservation in Washington State. Join us as we document the journey on how the Sheckler Foundation is partnering with the S'Klallam tribe and the members of their community to see this skate park built.
These powerful and captivating stories show how the Sheckler Foundation has and currently empowers people to be the change. The foundation would like to thank all those who have volunteered and donated to help people be the change, and look forward to helping more children and injured action sports athletes with your help. Thanks for watching.
It's you.